Hello to all my dear Crimsons, welcome back. I know. ¿Para qué le hago? No hablo inglés. Bueno, hola a todos mis queridos Carmesis, ¿qué tal están? Aquí estamos de regreso una vez más en un nuevo video para un nuevo juego que muchos dirán, Carmesí, esa música yo la conozco, no es un nuevo juego, ¿de qué hablas? Este juego ya lo jugaste desde hace mucho, lo sobreexplotaste y ahora ya ni lo subes. Exacto, mi querido Carmesiano. El día de hoy vamos a jugar Doki Doki Return Club. Pero aquí hay una cosita, y es que este no es el plus, este es la versión para pobres, la versión gratuita. Que no le voy a llamar para pobres porque siento que esto es ofensivo hasta para mí. Pero bueno, el punto es que ¿por qué dije un pequeño cachito en inglés? Pues muy simple, porque el juego solo está en inglés. La versión plus se incluyó una que ya se viera más clarito. Y dos, también incluyó nuevas cosas como lo de las fotos y eso. Y también incluyó eso de la traducción de idiomas. Pero la versión gratis, la primera que salió, no fue así. Está solo en inglés y no tiene lo de las fotos ni nada de eso. Literalmente, con solo iniciar, aparte de que te ponen una advertencia, pues después te ponen así directo. Tampoco es como si pretendiera ser un simulador de un emulador de PC, tampoco. Así que es como tal el juego así. Así que, well, now to new game. Hey! I see an annoying girl running to warp in front of the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may direct to herself. Bueno, el típico inicio de que ve una chica molesta corriendo hacia mí en una gran distancia, agitando sus brazos en el aire como si cuando ella es totalmente, pues, bueno, es muy obvio que está buscando una atención. Y bueno, that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Esa chica es Sayori, mi vecina y buena amiga desde que éramos niños. You know, the kind of friends you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works so because you've known each other for so long. Tú sabes, ese tipo de amiga que que nunca vas a ver. Bueno, hay esa parte, man. Probablemente alguien que habla inglés se va a poner en plan de es inglés básico, Carmen, así que rayos. But it's just kind of birds so because you know each other so long. Bueno, ya no importa. Pues no, mi inglés es malísimo. Pronunciándolo es malísimo. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Desde que caminamos a la escuela juntos en los días como este. Solíamos caminar juntos a la escuela en días como este, pero iniciando la secundaria ella se ha vuelto muy dormida. Ella se duerme cada vez más. Bueno, ella se queda más dormida más y más frecuentemente. Y eso me está cansando un poco. Me cansa un poco esperarla. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Pero si ella me va a estar persiguiendo así, prefiero mil veces irme corriendo. However, I would say an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori shoot me. Aún así, me quedo quieto enfrente de la banqueta y dejo que Sayori llegue hacia mí. I oversleep again. Me he quedado dormido otra vez. But I caught you this time. Pero te atrapé. Maybe. Debería aquí haberme llamado Crimson, ahora que lo pienso, en vez de Carmesí. ¿Por qué? Porque Carmesí en inglés es Crimson, pero ya no importa. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Tal vez, pero solo porque decidí detenerme y esperarte. You said I like you were thinking about ignoring me. Lo dices como si pensaras en ignorarme. That's mean, Carmesí. ¿Eso significa Carmesí? Bueno, debí hablar inglés. Well, if people stare up there reacting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Bueno, si la gente ve que estás actuando raro y no quiero que ellos piensen que somos una pareja o algo. Fine. Está bien. But you did wait for me after all. Pero me esperaste, después de todo. I wish you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Veo que no puede ser tan malo, aunque lo busques. Whatever you say, Sayori, lo que sea que digas, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Caminamos por la calle juntos, hicimos nuestro trayecto a la escuela. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly sprinkled with other students making it early commute. Después, la gente se empezó a... las calles se empezaron a juntar de un montón de estos los estudiantes haciendo su rutina diaria. By the way, Crimson, mejor aquí voy a decir Crimson, no importa si no dice Crimson, yo me diré Crimson. By the way, Crimson, have you decided on club to join yet? ¿Has decidido dónde está ya un club? ¿A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you won't join a club this year. Do you think? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I seamlessly go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting beyond the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about the worry that you won't learn how to socialize your hobby on your schools before college. Hay unos recientes, se los he estado traduciendo a cabecita. Bueno, el punto es que aquí ya todo el mundo sabe que esta Sayori nos dice que deberíamos unirnos a un club, nosotros decimos que no estamos interesados. Sayori nos dice que este año dijimos que íbamos a unirnos a un club. Y bueno, nosotros estamos en plan de que preferimos quedarnos en casa viendo películas, bueno, viendo anime y jugar videojuegos. Y esta Sayori dice que le preocupa que no hemos aprendido a socializar o tener alguna habilidad después del colegio. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die after two of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you are not used to the real world. Que nos vamos a volver un nini por no saber lo del mundo real. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at few clubs that make you happy. No promise. No promises, too. Well, just let's promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by sort of carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I ever let myself relate to her. I guess saying her worries so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. At least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her. Bueno, que le prometimos, entre muchas comillas, que nos vamos a unir a un club. Pero bueno, the school, eso es una forma más simplificada de decirlo. Mejor si así, mejor digo el diálogo y después se lo simplifico. Ya si quieren saberle más pueden pasar el video y leerlo por ustedes mismos. O jugar Doki Doki, recuerden que está gratis para cualquier dispositivo. Bueno, no, para cualquier dispositivo de computadora. A menos que usen una APK para descargar el juego pirata en móvil. Pero igual en teoría es un juego gratis. Ya sería malo piratear el plus. Pero bueno. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom where I was spacing up. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Por cierto, que si quieren que sea esto más entendible, pueden pasarse por mi lista de reproducción de Doki Doki, que ahí jugamos el Plus, la versión Plus, y está en español. Así que, pues ahí pueden pasarse por ahí. Y si hablan inglés, pues hello everybody. Aunque no creo que alguien vea algo que hable inglés en este video, pero bueno, no importa. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom. Por cierto, si hablas inglés, you can judge me by English because it's so bad. I'm sorry for that, but please just be careful with me. I don't know, so let's say I have some... ¿Cómo se dice? Some sense. Well, let's continue. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom. but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait off me for it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you may need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club? Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Mini! Sayori is vice-president of the literature club. Not that I was never aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That say, my interest in literature is warranted to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why did you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I will bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an einhorn, or if she's so puny as to have planned it of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop before a cupcake. Okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. They generally set for year's classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You broke a boy? Why to kill that the adversaries? Ah, Crimson! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. Huh? Albert escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, which name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably at first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that usually into my hair, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. But don't say things like that. Yuri, were first comparatively warm-natured and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's so great to see you again, Crimson. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other, but we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely awesome my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Crimson. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, no, but I made something as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to front the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened to so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a work tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling at work, I sit next to Sayori. Nat- Natsuki probably marched back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with ease, and little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori turns with her mouth full and has already managed to get his on her face. I toss the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but I notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Make time for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for... You know, you dummy. Alright. I give her Natsuki's word logic and dismiss the conversation. She returns to the table carrying your seat. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep our word to sit in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that. You know. I believe you. Well, tea and ready may not be a passion for me, but it lets enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literary club? I was afraid of this question. Some things tell me I shouldn't tell Monica that was practically dragging her free Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed me really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How can you decide to start your own club? Your goal probably to be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate clubs last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand out the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but agreeing about the budget and policy, and how to prepare for events. It's much rather than something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it is encourage others to get into literature. Then I fulfilling my dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You call for it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can already grab this club before we graduate. Right everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must hard work really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's we were also delighted by the idea of a new member join. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Crimson, what Crimson things would you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga? It much required to myself half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke with her thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri tries to remove her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that will deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immersed me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately takes advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely transfer your loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read horror book once. I desperately grab something I can relate to at minimal level. At this rate, Yuri make us while we having a conversation with a rock. Ya no les he traducido, eso sí. Bueno, nos unimos al club de literatura. Resulta que nos queremos quedar solo porque hay un montón de chicas guapas. Wow, me encanta la motivación. Bueno, no la juzgo, yo también hubiera hecho lo mismo. Aunque yo no soy el ser más guapo de toda la historia, pero bueno. Y bueno, el punto es que pues después hay Natsuki no tal cupcake. Y resulta que creo que bigote se dice whisk. Así que ahora se le entiende más al nombre de la marca de Whiskas. Vaya, como dice Natsuki, creo que sí lo dijo una vez, que cada día se aprende algo nuevo. Así que bueno, otra cosa que pueden aprender es que yo tengo un inglés malísimo, así que por eso puedo que suene algo robótico de vez en cuando, así que bueno sigamos. Bueno, el punto es que después charlamos. Mónica nos dice que lo importante es el festival, porque eso los puede ayuda para que el club pueda crecer. Y ahora estamos hablando con Yuri, que nos preguntó que qué nos gusta leer. Nosotros decimos que manga. Natsuki está un poco interesada en eso, pero no nos dice nada. Y ahora pues nos han dicho que le gusta la fantasía. No, espera, creo que nos dijo eso. Ay. Bueno, las historias que pues te transportan a otros mundos. Y ahora nos dice que pues ha leído algo de terror últimamente, y que nosotros nos agarramos a cualquier cosa que mínimamente entendemos, y que ahora parece que yo ahorita tenía una conversación con una roca. Así que bueno, sigamos. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as healthy as you, I wish you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me another word, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you looked at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes stared to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last school of meeting. I look like you're working off foreign colored. Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori soldiers behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them something? Now! Natsuki covers her eyes. You won't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing to that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing it to the deepest reaches of her heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, You can set a sample and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh, I was just ashamed for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look skeptical at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem for you for our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is seven. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, no child will have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Esperen un segundo, siento que mi cámara está tapando a Sayori. Ahí donde está el OBS, acá estás. Vamos a hacerme un poquito más chiquito. Ahora voy a aparecer esos videos de pantalla verde que tienen unos niños así en shorts. Bueno, ya no importa. Isn't that right, Crimson? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Not ever back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly confirmed with what's been on my mind to ensure time. I never say I will join this club. Sayori might have confidence to me. No, Sayori might have convinced me to stop, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. I'll forget to start back at me with the jet face. But I'm sorry, I thought. Crimson. Joel. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if 14 poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I'll decide then. I'll join the literature club. By one, the girl side flags up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wears her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I will be super passive. Then time is official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's segment. Write a poem to write to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me and yawns warm. Carmesy, Crimson. Crimson, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I'm really impressed to co-star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I really feel tension welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat at Yuri and Natsuki's clean of their food. Hey, Crimson, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us departed the club room and made our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstance and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I'll start with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think for your favorite club member would like. Something good may happen with whatever likes your poem the most. Well, if you see my Spanish videos, you know I like Natsuki. I prefer be the favorite of Natsuki. But this word is in English and I know I can difference. Well, no, really, I think I can't because it's basic English. This word is so easy to come to to Spanish, to translate to Spanish. Our Pink Dream Staircase Infinite Amazing Friends Disoriented Marriage Unending Sadness. Pink, Infallible Judgment Heart, Resting Sugar, Captive Destiny, Anime Blanket Portrait. Anime, Bliss, Wonderful Shopping, Real Peaceful, Disarm, Treasure, Grief, Defeat, Vacation. I think so, Pink. Heartbeat, Frightened, Daydream, Happiness, Calm, Feather, Sweet Self, Swing Sweet, Rainbow, River, Hair. Rainbow. Skirt, Crimson, Sunny, Dance, Sensation, Scars, Flowers, Strawberry, Atom. Crimson, because it's my name. Lipstick, Exploit, Bird, Time, well, my artificial name, not my real name. Not my real name. Lipstick, Explode, First Time, Kiss, Depression, Clumsy, The Spike, Tragedy, Excited. Think is Error, Forget, Rain Club, Love, Agonizing, Lost, Determination, Cage, Tenacious, Disarray. Rain Club, Inside, Vanilla, Secret Type, Vivacious, Uncertain, Doki, Electricity, Player, Hopeless, Humpy, Doki. Family, Graveyard, Pain, Silly, Waterfall, Desire, Fireflies, Whistle, Uncontrollable, Chocolate. I really love the chocolate. Puppy, Intellectual, Naval, Melancholic, Fireworks, Shining, Acton, Comfort, Whirlwind, Jump. Puppy. Fluffy, Uncanny, Kitty, War, Inferno, Vivid, Sunset, Resistance, Patience, Summer. Anyways, in the verb that I choose Puppy, and this time Kitty. Mouse, Bunny, oh, a lot of animals here. Mouse, Bunny, Hot Aura, Music, Promise, Special, Rose, Joy, Melody. Bunny. Ocean is with Lollipop, Massacre, Mirror, Death, Vibrant, Broccoli, Candy, Cheers. Sweet. Kawaii, Headphones, Party, Journey, Analysis, Fold, Unstable, in Male, Misery, Universe. Kawaii. Beauty, Philosophy, Fantasy, Whisper, Hope, Deathly, Lucky, Have Sentient, Milk, Rot. I think, and this I don't know what I think Whisper? Marshmallow, Suicide, Anger, Embrace, Soft, Flip, Vitality, and Couple, Disaster after Image. Marshmallow, Essence, Rocket, Flying, Absent, Precious, Landscape, Stream, Color, Papa, Ephraim. Papa? Incongruent, Blizzard, Contamination, Skyping, Smile, Cute, Together, Games, Eternity, Fair. Cute. Hop, Covet, Holiday, Playground, Clouds, Sparkle, Question, Raindrops, Love, Clemats. Bed, Ambient, Imagination, Childhood, Enterprise, Nature, Freckle, Valentine, Misfortune, Love. Misfortune, the schoolgirls! Misfortune, the schoolgirls, oh my god. Well, I know it's not for schoolgirls, but well, if the people who plays schoolgirls, we can understand what I say that. Well, let's continue. Hi again, Crimson. Glad to see you didn't run away of us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This may be a little strange for me, but let's keep my word. But I'm back at the Little Club. I was last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Crimson. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you are not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack! So you already told me you didn't ever want to join any clubs this year. And last year too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take so seriously, then you won't see the end of this. On it, Natsuki, you certainly have a big house of someone who keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Natsuki finds herself stupid with Saya, Monica, and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Crimson always gives it the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with his work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost see your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I may be a little jealous. How come? You and Crimson can be can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the worst situation she just found me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Why, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I wish that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything of the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want to eat. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we call, discuss it, if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this! If enthusiastically take the book. Phil, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not a room settled in. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already reading the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this change. Meanwhile, Natsuki is remaining around the closet. I heard Natsuki utter an desperate sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You're looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if somewhere else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of these things where you can admit you're really into it to figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you brag it at some point. Besides, it's kind of writing on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better! Saying about saying the one book missing is probably the much irritating inside in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the bots, seat sheets and mirror. 5 fat girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's otherwise of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it throw to the glass on the door. She pulls the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't ever say anything. It was the one of your boys. But I'll tell you one thing, Crimson. Consider this a lesson straight for military club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls up the first volume of By For Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features four girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's said like Mo. Don't just stand here. Uwa, nunca había escuchado eso. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the window lights. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit here. Will chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki closes her arms and scooches in a shower for me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her, either. Noted, I can say this particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki turns again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I weren't ties. I can feel her breathing over my shoulder, much more eager to bang ready than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flick out the older volumes over now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I can't afraid of this. This is right for the writing to be entertaining and not to make up for the lack of a plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I will enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories. And when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. And is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter is like it's about baking. This is just a guess. But is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, and she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. It was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I will ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I was surprised Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so what am I to just? I really like this part of the game. We're ready on our 4 more minions. I finished the club chapters at this point. Oh. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Haven't you? You're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. If I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series and enjoy, you know what it means? Huh? You don't? That's not. Well, I wasn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Call you not reading? Yes. Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can never break out without them when her like. Eh, you still haven't grown with that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who aren't so into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can even keep it in my own room. I don't ever know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems, maybe. But alas, you're enjoying yourself, right? Uh, so... yes, that's enough. Aren't you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minor is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Huh? I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossed tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. I'm being able to provide that to Natsuki for one it's a rare special experience. The talk makes me smile a little to myself. Okay everyone? Eh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Come on! Call your time into be any words? Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. You look pretty cozy over there, Eh? Natsuki's rolling twice for close she's gotten to me. She has to distract herself and good 12 inches away from me. Alright, well, I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You are just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I think it mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It will take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Why tomorrow? I only got partway across the volume so far. I may fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or I'm more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write poems last night? Yeah, my relation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull off their poems. Sayori is one of a sheet of loose left over for a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica brought hers in composition notebook. I can already see Monica pristine handwriting from where I sat. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complied as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who shall I show my poem to first? Well, I have so many options, but in my Spanish videos I say Doncella or Mr. Chair in this case. As alright, Mr. Che, what do you think about my poem? It's so horrible. I don't like it. Really, you can be write some best of this. This is some trash. I more than trash. It's like I wrote this. I want to suicide me to kill myself. No, don't, Mr. Chair. Don't be so. Don't be. No. Well. Thank. Blah, 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 blah. See, my words always my chain words say the truth because you can defend you. Well, thanks for that, Mr. Chair. Well, Natsuki. I told Natsuki was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion, eh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I have in my mind when we did this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I will be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some damn poem and make me go, huh? Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you wanna ruin it? I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you like it? Arg. Natsuki's return has gone in her throat. You are so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have got to announce it to the world like you are really self-important. Pretty sure, you never actually said that. I said it mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can figure it out if it's a win or a loss. That she liked my poems. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grrr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. What are you so convinced that I will like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all so sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Rewriting the style will make your message a little less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but this hits you hard. Like in this poem. Saying everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring up the feeling at the last line. So you did. I much more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the Joneses were here, did you? Yes. Guess not. I decided to move her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud then I won't take that away from her. It's really cute, Natsuki. Let's go for it, Sayori. This is a good poem, Crimson. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm like the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his first time. I guess you're right. but that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or take your one right one with all. I'm really happy that you brought one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I broke my promise. See? It's like I said before, Kimson. Deep down, you are not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture on my mic by her. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined it. Know how much it's mean to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make you sure have a lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to set that. Then, yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you don't try my brains in the morning, it makes me feel like you're missing me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rough the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wise away on a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or not question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, let's not make me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was about poem. It's kind of nice, or hope surely it's poet. It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I would say look forward to it. Bueno, por cierto, hablando de Sayoris, aquí tengo una bonita figura. I have this Nendoroid of Sayoris. I don't think this can say so good in the camera. Ah, yeah, she's good. Well, let's go to some. Well, I can have this Nendoroid of Natsuki. Sayori. It's so good. It's a really good figure. I really like it. Thanks so much to my first can be give it me. So thanks for that. Well, I really appreciate this figure. It's my best figure in my collection. Well, I don't have otro, no tengo otro. Well, this is so special. Well, let's continue to the video. Alright. That's better. Well, not for me. Where shall I show my portraits? Monica. Hi, Crimson. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. Otherwise, since you learned on everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in my mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled up. Anyway, want to share your point with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, Crimson. We are a little embarrassing today, you know? But it's that sort of bird that will learn to get passion. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Hmm. I like it, Crimson. Really? It's a lot cuter than expected. Oh, yes. No, no, no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki will write. And she's a good writer too. So that is a compliment. If you say so. Yep. Be any chance have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They may have like they're writing for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that will appeal to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much better in her poems. They may be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it will be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure. I enjoy different things a lot. It's gonna take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see your try new things. That's the best way to kind of style that suits you. Everyone needs to make me a little bit biased toward her own kinds of style. But I always heard you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It's corn having me. See, the direction the sparkle pearl nights. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a club. Now, I can see. I'll reel, blind like a field left out of the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the Mingler's image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking. I was looking up, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, I can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I wish you could say it had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for today. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, the last one is Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to poke my thoughts into words. Hold on, okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I was in that might be after reading Trojoti. Uh, so it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri washes her face in her hands. I couldn't help but I noticed that I've been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It makes the jury a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are speaking writing habits that are usually typical of nerd writers. Or new writers. And I haven't been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her the mirror to Charlie changes. Her stammer is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blame me for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even simple poems. Not just finding them and well them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning with example, and trying new things. And also hope that everyone else in the club gives your valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I should be thinking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apology to herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily and it's at a rare opportunity for her, which is always kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The cherries of my hair illuminated penetrated the amber glow. Batty. I must beat this one. The last remaining straight like to have wheels was the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the shiny blue-green blood of the future. I battle comes, breaking out of the present but living in the past. The light thickens. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking at all. What if you took a long time to read? Well, just don't read the script fairly often. I'm really very bad to hand script because it's not a habit that I can have because I have so lazy to learn this, how to write this. I prefer write like como me salga. Ay, porque estoy why I combine the English with the Spanish? What is this? A movie with low budget? I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write in longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mine. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Crimson. Really? I must have to revisit her point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only by symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering her last remaining place of comfort, but never to let go of the past, and so to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, pushing it away. I have even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that I won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Well, that's all of the girls. Phew. I was the server one. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, and it's a ruin that's judging me for major keywording abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up theirs. This is a little the clue after all. I sigh. I was that one I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My ears are on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they're reading them, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki says brows for in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles silently. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki smiles returned the poem to this with one hand. I what you call say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of questions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually like it. Which people live, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Crimson did it too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions for my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anything anytime soon. Unless of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And currently lacking my point too, you know. You haven't told me he was impressed with it. Natsuki's son stands up. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress or remember, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe. You're just jealous and putting some appreciate my advice more than he appreciates. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Yeah. And I was full of myself. I will deliberately go on my way to make everything and overly cute to say. It's everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who was magically grab a cyber as soon as Crimson starts showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just nothing I was standing her. Carmesy, Crimson, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. If she called herself and learned to president symbol writing is more effective, then this won't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your parents convulsion for no reason? The meaningful job of the writer, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Crimson. Wait, there's a reason you had so many different expressive words in your language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily intimate yourself, it's also a waste. You understand right, Crimson? How do you grab it to this in the first place? It's like another unintentional writing, but wherever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So I understand goes to be, well, in my Spanish video I terminé el video in this part. So this is the most situation. So I hope you like this video of my very bad English, but this is my first time doing an English video, and And well, I hope I won't be so bad with this English, but I do my best, you know it. So please like and subscribe, and remember to tomar agua. So I see you until next video. Goodbye, my little crimsons.